can you come a little closer? Sorry. Or I'll come closer to you. No, to me. Not away from me. I'm like, come closer. Okay. Is this better? Okay.
You mean right here?
Yeah.
All the way here? Ooh, Naseeruddin Shah. Yes.
Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by... See, you said a name out loud. I almost called you Naseeruddin Shah. We're joined by NISHI Moonshine.
Not Naseeruddin Shah.
How do you say the name of this?
Naseeruddin Shah,
The name of the movie.
What's his... DHH.
Okay, I thought it was like a...
The.
I thought that was a thing. Okay, so this comes out September 28th, very, very soon. Mark your calendars. Let's check this out.
अर्धो समय पूरो થઈ ગયો છે.
Sir, extra seat. ના થઈ ગયું છે.
અરે શું પતી ગયું? હજી સમય બાકી છે. બેસી જા.
એક્ઝામ નું ટેન્શન ખતમ. આ વખતે આપણું પત્ર ફર્સ્ટ આવશે. પાછળથી. યેલો વાળું વેફરનું પેકેટ ગમે તો લેવા. ચટાકા લો ને.
ભાગો આઈ થઈ.
આવી રીતે ધંધો ચાલતો હશે કઈ? અને ગ્રાહક તો ભગવાન સમાન હોય.
આવતીકાલે પોતપોતાના રિપોર્ટ કાર્ડમાં સાઇન લેતા આવજો.
આ રિપોર્ટ કાર્ડ બતાવો.
ગુનગુનિયા આ તો બહુ મોટું લોચો કહેવાય યાર.
સાઈન કરો ને.
साक्षात भगवान ने दर्शन दिए, वो भी लेट. कराओ. निर्लज्जम सलासुखी. A big zero.
कोई चमत्कार के जादू ज તમને પાસ કરાવી શકશે.
जादू हर तरफ है. कोई भी बन सकता है जादूगर. तुम भी.
જાદુ જ પાસ કરાવી શકશે. आदरणीय जादूगर जी,
जादू ऐसा मोकलाना तो कोई पकड़ ना सके, परीक्षा में पण नहीं.
જ્યાં સુધી ભણીને પાસ ન થાવ ત્યાં સુધી તમારી એક પણ વાતમાં હું સાથ નહીં આપું.
तुम्हारा पत्र पढ़कर खुशी हुई. तुम जो जादू सीखना चाहते हो वो बहुत ही मुश्किल है. फिर भी मैं इसके लिए बीरबल को भेज रहा हूँ.
हमारी इज्जत तेरे हाथ में है, तू के इतने बार जवाब आपे.
કાલે આપણું જાદુ બરોબર નથી ને?
અરે ટેન્શન નોટ, એક વાર જાદુ શીખી લીધું ને પછી રમવાની જરૂરત ના પડે. બેટ પોતે જાને જ રન ઠોકી નાખશે.
એમ તો સચિનોને આ બધાય જાદુ કેમ નથી શીખી લીધું?
અરે બધાને આપણે જેવા આઈડિયા થોડી ના આવે.
So that's in my mother tongue.
Okay.
That's in Gujarati.
So were there any things not translated properly, or you weren't looking at the subtitles at all?
No, I kind of glanced at him. It was all spot on. And Naseeruddin Shah is another favorite, like heavy hitting, really strong actor. Because a lot of these actors came from Gujarati theater and theater in Maharashtra. So he's a great all-rounder.
I'm very familiar with Naseeruddin Shah.
Love him.
I watched him in A Wednesday.
Yeah.
And a short film he did with Naveen Kasturia. You know, I've seen a number of his trailers as well.
Yeah.
This is an interesting film because it's like, it really takes you back, at least for me, of being a kid. And I was just remembering the other day writing a letter to Arnold Schwarzenegger at Warner Brothers.
Aww,
you know, it was when you believe anything's possible.
Totally.
And I accidentally addressed it to myself, so it came right back home because I put the thing in the wrong spot. Like you're supposed to put their address in the center and your address up in the corner, and I did the opposite. So it came.
Did the switcheroo.
So Arnold Schwarzenegger wrote a letter to himself to me. Apparently.
That was spot on at the end, like when they talked about, you know, where they were talking about with Sachin and Dhoni.
Yes.
I think it's really cute too, yeah. I mean, and it reminds you as an adult to still believe in the possibility of magic. So it's nice to see films like that.
I was actually like looking for Naseeruddin Shah for a second, and I was getting a little panicky because I was like, okay, wait, did he like do a whole makeover thing for this film, and I just completely missed him. And then he showed up as a magician. I'm like, okay, I'm not like retarded. I didn't miss it. So.
And these kids are super talented, right?
Yes.
They're just spot on with their comedy. I love it.
I guess that's my question to you is, does it feel, because I'm not speaking the language, it looks real to me. Their performances feel genuine.
Yeah.
Does it seem genuine to you?
Totally.
Okay.
And I think kids can access that creativity and that belief in magic so much easily.
Oh, great.
You know, as adults, we start to get into this, I need to be a realist, and, you know, there's spotless. I love it.
I need to be a grown-up. Grown-ups don't have imagination.
I need to have adulting. So they're really, I love them. They're sincerely, like, in every moment. Yeah. And they're funny as heck. I love it.
So this is where you went to school?
So my family is from Ahmedabad. Which is a city in Gujarat, and I was born in Rajkot. So yeah, my sister's schooling was there. A lot of my, like when I went back and forth, like my schooling was there. Culturally here too, there's a lot of Gujaratis that are really good at business. And so the kid's like teaching him, because he's like, get away from here. I don't want to give you the candy, the shopkeeper. Yeah. Or whatever he's asking for. And he's like, come on, man. They teach us, the customer Bhagwan Saman hota hai. Because it's a whole cultural thing. If someone comes to your store or comes into your house, it's like Bhagwan Saman means it's like God coming into your house.
Right.
So you have to honor everything that they are asking for.
Yeah.
It's tomato flavor. So maybe they're asking for Maggie. I love Maggie.
Okay. I really enjoyed the way they handled that with the shopkeeper. I thought that was cute. So he was trying to forge a signature. Was he trying to forge his dad's signature or the principal's signature?
His dad's signature, because if you have certain marks, like the teachers will send home your exam papers. Yeah. Or if you didn't do well, they have to sign it just like here, and you have to bring it back. Yeah, and he was forging his dad's signature. That was cute. Like he had his license and he was trying to get it just right. So smart. He was like, okay, I can copy it off.
I was just remarking about that the other day. Like I had to figure out my mom's like signature. She has a particular like fat J in the, because J is the first letter of her name, and then like
Did you ever do that in school? Like just forge it and.
My mom doesn't watch these videos, so yes.
I think I did once on a math test.
The thing I identify most with is their love of magic, because as a kid, I was super fascinated with it. Like, I remember watching it and trying my best to dissect it while it was happening, because I was watching this guy summon pigeons out of thin air, and I'm watching with all of my might, and I'm like, where is this coming from? There's a logical explanation for it, and I don't know how he's doing it. And then, like, he pulled the blanket out, and there was, like, a tiger in a cage. I'm like, there's got to be like a trap floor. How? But like the table, as much as you can see underneath here, there were legs under the table. I'm like, how could he get it in? How could he get it in without you seeing?
That's what he said.
It's all That's what she said. That makes more sense.
How could I get it in without seeing?
How could he get it in without you seeing? That's what she said.
Or he could have said it.
We're all open-minded here. That's why that works as well. 2018.
And I did for the longest time.
It just got legalized in India, so yes.
Yes. I would go to, because my parents would take us to Circus, because in Vegas, like that's the only place we could stay as kids. Yeah. And I legitimately thought for a very long time that no, magicians are a real thing, and they just have superpowers, and they really make stuff come out of thin air. I didn't know that there was tricks and. Right. And I almost kind of like that better.
I was just about to say, I mean, this is kind of derailing a little bit, but there's a show on Netflix called Magician's Secrets or something, Finally Revealed. And I watched it as a kid, and I remember after watching it, I was like, damn, I kind of wish I didn't watch that. Because now you know, and it's not as special. I maintain that you should never watch anything that explains how they do the tricks, because the mystery is what's fascinating. That being said, Penn and Teller has a show where they... Or not a show, but like they do a thing where they explain to you what the trick is, and then they do it in front of you with like clear cups.
Right.
And it's like the fact that they can tell you what they're doing and then trick you anyway, that's real magic right there.
Yeah, that's craftsmanship. Yeah. And I think that's why even as adults, like I super got into Harry Potter and reading and watching, because I was like, magic! We all want to believe in...
That was the fastest dismissal anyone's ever done to me to a dumb joke I've said.
Just
Harry Potter, yeah. Just like I rolled back to the thing.
Yeah. Now he lives in my cave, so
exactly.
He doesn't know.
Okay, if you don't know what she's talking about unless you've been watching all the videos, so
sorry,
you have to go back and watch all of it.
I don't. He brought me from a cave in India. Watch the other ones.
Yes.
And you'll...
But like you, I loved magic. I very much identify with that aspect of this and believing that anything's possible, but I never bothered to take up magic. Maybe I should.
No, just watch it and be happy about it and the realm of possibility and I mean, no, go ahead, do magic.
Yeah, great. Nice of you to adult your way into telling me not to do something.
Just shut your dream down.
Just adult me down.
Real fast. You can't do it. No,
Must be a realist. You can't get dates that way and get laid. Just
with magic.
Yeah, with magic.
Would you date a girl if she was a magician?
Oh, absolutely.
Professionally?
If I met a girl who was a genuine magician,
yeah,
that would be a lot of points in my book. I'd be like, oh, this will never get boring.
What if she was like an electrician, but she was a magician as like it was a hobby?
You're describing a woman that does not exist. Like this is a very...
I could happen, or an engineer or a teacher, and she's like, but my hobby that I am very dedicated to.
Yeah.
Like I love scrapbooking, and I'm dedicated, and I do it for hours. Scrapbooking, and Would that be a thing where you're like, oh, that's kind of cool? I'd still date you.
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Period.
Me too. Make a lot of things disappear.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know a lot of things that come out.
I don't know if I should be grossed out or not.
It's up to your imagination.
Yes. We're all open-minded here. It's 2018. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Moonshine on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is...
I'm NISHI MUNSHI.
Peace out.